recovery is such a hard thing. I feel like I've been in a perpetual state of like drunk or high for the last 10 years, and this is the first year that I really gave myself a chance to be something other than those things. And like sitting around looking at like how much life I lost, or like who I am today, and like where the time has gone, and I literally feel like I've missed so much of life, and it's a weird feeling to want more but not know where to go back to. Like I don't know. And then also like to only want like in these moments where I'm like struggling, it's like all I want is the coping skill that I know best, which is drugs and alcohol. This year was the hardest too, because when I moved to Florida, I had access to so much stuff that I never had before. Like it was only ever used to be weed and alcohol, and that was enough for me. Like that was bad enough. But then when I went to Florida, it was like so many more things that I shouldn't have ever gone down that path, and it took like a really bad dive. But I guess that's like the deep down was like the reason that I had to pick recovery, because it was like, oh, if this keeps going, I'm gonna definitely die from this. Like if I keep going on this path, there's not gonna be much of me left. So I don't know, when you have like an addictive personality, it's one of those like all or nothing things. But in this recovery, like all I can think about is all the apologies, all the sorries, all the things that I want to say to people that like I'll never get the chance to say to them, because of all so many ruined moments, so many ruined relationships, so many people that like I hurt in using substances. And it's like, you know, you can blame it on those things, but when the people are there with you while you're using, like when you're drunk and people are around you while you're drinking and you're making bad decisions and you're doing harmful things, it's like they don't really care who you become when you're sober. I don't think enough to hear that apology, because I don't think the bad things that you did ever really are able to be blamed wholeheartedly on the substances. Like I did a lot of shitty stuff, a lot of shitty things to a lot of really good people. I made a lot of really good people into a lot of really bad people, or painted them that way in my mind. And because of how much they love me, I think that probably made them look at themselves in a certain way, or made them look at me in a certain way. Like, and even now, like I'm not even a year into sobriety. Like I haven't even hit 365 days of no alcohol, and so I don't even know what the apologies would be worth, you know? I think maybe I'm just trying to like wash away the bad feelings so that I can like start over without having to like really accept that you can't start over. That some stuff just is what it is. Sometimes the moments just are ruined. think maybe that's a learning lesson in this. Like, hopefully when I get to start new friendships or new relationships or new romances or new business partnerships or new things, like, I get to do better in sobriety. I get to make better choices. Or, man, it's scary though, because I sit here and I think, like, what if it was never the substances? What if I'm just like a terrible person? What if I just make bad decisions? What if I just treat people badly? Like, what if I'm just a selfish person? Or what if I just, like, have trauma and didn't deal with it, but just, like, covered it up with substances, and then you don't have substances, and then you just still have that trauma? I don't know. It's like my birthday's coming up, and every year I know people do like New Year's resolutions, and I kind of do like this birthday resolution where it's like I think, like, you know, people are more gung-ho like the month before, the month after, the couple months before, the couple months after their birthday to really like kick into gear their resolutions, whether it's like eating right or, you know, reading books or saving money or like whatever. And so I'm assessing like how I am and who I am, and like coming up on my birthday, and it's putting a lot of stuff into perspective. A lot of the relationships I've ruined, a lot of the places that I could have gone in life that I haven't, because of picking being small, of throwing away relationships, and being selfish. Or hi. What? Having fun at the park? Having fun? Just take him to the park. But yeah, man, sobriety, recovery, I don't know. It's really hard. It's not all it's cracked up to be. Every day I'm terrified. Every day I'm terrified.